Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All business, because we got the Boston Celtics today at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. Man, it's all business. No doubt about it. The Boston Celtics are obviously our long-time rival, the only team that has more NBA championships than us at this point, getting their 18th last year, and we are actually doing pretty well against them. We've been beating them in some surprising games without our stars over the last 2 or 3 times we've seen them. It's going our way. So I know they have a special interest in beating us. They have the 1 seed almost locked up, or pretty much locked up in the Eastern Conference, but that ain't going to take away from the fact they want to beat the Lakers. They have won 3 of their last 5 games, I believe it is. Give me just a second as I will confirm that. Yeah, they're on a 3-game winning streak. We'll go over the last 5 games they've played and try to get some understanding of where they're at. 123-105 was the score against the Philadelphia 76ers for their last matchup. They shot 39% from the 3, 19 of 48, and 50% from the field, 46 of 91. Against the Philadelphia 76ers, who shot 40 of 95 from the field at 42% and 15 of 39 for 38%. So right out the gate, 48 attempts in their last game. They shoot the 3. That's their MO in this era. They're trying to redefine the offense in the league and ultimately take that Steph Curry, Dallas Maverick 3-point shooting crap to the next level. And that's what they've done. It's pretty irritating, to be honest with you. You can expect from them to attempt 53s just about every damn night. They did win the battle on the boards, 46-45. A lot of offensive rebounds went out to both teams, 18 for the Sixers, 16 for the Celtics. 8 steals to the 6 for the Sixers, 8 steals for the Celtics, 6 blocks for the Celtics, 5 for the Sixers, and the Sixers turned the ball over 16 times, and 23 points were conceded off of those. Celtics turned the ball over only 11 times, but only had 6 points conceded off 11 turnovers, so they definitely get their transition defense going well against the Sixers. We'll see if that continues as a trend, but we know they're a good defensive team. They're a good everything team pretty much, except for scoring in the paint, for which they don't attempt very much, but if they have to, they can do that too. So yeah, that's really what it is. Celtics had as much as a 30-point lead in this game, not surprising. Lowly Philadelphia 76ers, nothing special there. Jason Tatum had 35 points, 3 steals, 2 assists, and 7 boards on 5 of 11 from the 3, 14 of 23 from the field. So he's got his 3-ball falling right there. Derek White, who's been hot as of late, but I guess it's starting to cool off. 4 of 14 from the field, 2 of 10 from behind the arc for 12 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Neemias Queta played in this one as a starter, so that means they had some people out. 8 points, 2 blocks, 4 assists, and 9 boards for Neemias, 4 of them offensive rebounds. Luke Cornett, 4 blocks, 9 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. A really key role player for them that you're going to have to take very seriously. Luke Cornett, 4 of 4 from the field there for plus 26. Led the team there. What else? I don't know who this Peterson guy is, but he got some minutes. Drew Peterson, not familiar, but I guess we will get to know him. He went to USC, by the way, LA, playing for the Celtics at this point. He had a steal, 2 assists, and 3 boards. And there was a lot of players missing, and they still beat the crap out of this team. That's what it really comes down to. They're missing damn near everybody. They set everybody, and I'm sure they won't sit any of those people tonight. Baylor Shireman, a rookie that I like a lot, 15 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from behind the arc. Be careful with Baylor. He can really shoot the 3. He can light it up. He's rather quickly. If they give him minutes, he will be someone to pay attention to. Torrey Craig is now with the squad, very recently signed with them. 4 or 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from behind the arc, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. So he seems to be fitting in pretty good. Peyton Pritchard, 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 8 from behind the arc. 19 points, 2 steals, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Be careful with P as well. He's playing great this year. He's a guy who just needs 32 minutes a night to prove that he's basically a breakout level player at this point. He's developed really nicely in Boston and needs to be taken very seriously. He can shoot the ball from way out, so be careful with him on the 35-foot 3-point shot. He can hit that with comfort. Peyton Pritchard. Jordan Walsh, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 5 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 boards. Filled it up in 13 minutes of play. And J.D. Davison hit a shot from behind the arc and got an assist. Meanwhile, the 76ers suited up Andre Drummond, 9 points, 2 assists, 10 rebounds. There, on 4 of 10 shooting. He actually hit a 3 in this game, believe it or not. 1 of 2 from behind the arc. Edwards, what's his name? Jordan Edwards? Justin Edwards. Nice rookie they got. He definitely kicked our butt last time we saw the Sixers. 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc for 14 points, 4 assists, 2 assists actually, and 4 rebounds. Yabusele had 4 points, 4 assists, and 4 boards on 2 of 7 shooting from the field. Kelly Oubre had 9 of 20 from the field, 3 of 5 from behind the arc for 27 points, 3 steals, 6 assists, and 5 boards. Quentin Grimes had 6 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds on 2 of 11 shooting from the field, 1 of 5 from behind the arc. Definitely cold there for Quentin. Lonnie Walker, 5 of 10 from the 3, 6 of 13 from the field, 17 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Welcome back to the league, Lonnie Walker. Ricky Council had a 2 of 7 game from the field, a 4 from behind the arc for 4 points, 2 assists. Downton Jr. Had 10 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. On 4 of 6 shooting from the field, 2 of 2 from behind the arc for Downton Jr. Jared Butler, 2 of 5 from the field, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. I cannot believe they actually gave up a first-round pick to get Jared Butler from the Wizards. That is just horrible GMing right there. It's awful. Jared Butler is a role player that should be given about 11 minutes a night for what you got in this game. How he gets a first-round pick and he's just dead, I don't know, but the Wizards are geniuses for pulling that off. If that's what happened there. Adam Bona, 3 of 5 from the field, 6 points, 1 block, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. And some guy named Reese, I don't know who that is, had a 1 of 4 game from the field, or 2 from behind the arc for 3 points. 2 blocks for Reese, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Who was this Reese guy? Alex Reese, not familiar, played for OKC at one point. Got 10 minutes to play in this one. So that's really the story there. Boston just ran past a Philadelphia 76er team with their bench. That's really what it is. They sent their bench out there and stomped out a team that at this point should not want to win anything at all because it's tanking time for Philly. And so that's the end of that. That was the last game for the Sixers. And this is the type of crap, for the Celtics, excuse me. This is the type of crap that I look at and I say, when I look at the Eastern Conference records of the top teams, there's an asterisk next to that because they get this type of crap. You get to run into a Sixer team like this and play your bench and still beat them by 20. It's not a real conference, man. That's not a real conference. Just being honest. They're not in the same league with the West at all. So, continuing that, the Boston Celtics played a Western Conference team, the Portland Trail Blazers. 128-118 was the score there. They got the victory at home against the Blazers, and I believe this was the Derek White game. Yes, it was. You had 2 players with 40 points plus in this game. Derek White and Peyton Pritchard went for big points. First, we'll look at Peyton off the bench. 14 points, 14 of 20 from the field, 10 of 16 from the 3. Hit all his free throws, 5 of those, 43 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists for Peyton Pritchard. So like I said, he's breaking out. All he needs is the minutes. He'll show you what he can do. Plus 12 in this game. And then, of course, Derek White, 41 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds on 14 of 26 from the field, 9 of 17 from the 3. So you got 19 3-point shots made between the 2 of them. And that ain't even accounting for any stars or anything. Them stars didn't even play. Well, Jalen played, and he didn't even shoot well. 7 of 23 from the field, 0 of 4 from behind the arc, 18 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, and a steal for Jaylen Brown. But Derek White and Peyton Pritchard shooting like this makes the Celtics just unbelievably unfair to go up against, to be honest with you. They can't have this type of talent. Drew Holiday's not even out there. Jason Tatum ain't even play. Porzingis ain't even play. They just a souped-up basketball team, man, because of that stupid trade that Portland made that sent them Drew Holiday. That was Portland who did that, and Portland paid for it tonight. Even though Drew is hurt, I think he'll probably play tonight. You know how that goes. Luke Cornett had 2 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds in this one, 1 of 4 from the field. Al Horford had a good game, 12 points, 4 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks on 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from the 3. Sam Hauser, bad shooting night, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, 5 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal. Who cares, though? You can have a bad shooting night. If the other 2 guys are going to hit 19 between the 2 of them, you don't need to hit nothing. So, yeah, man, that's the starters there. And Neemias Queta was 2 of 5 from the field, 4 points, 4 rebounds. So it was basically just Derek White and Peyton Pritchard just shooting threes all night, man. That's really what it was against this team. Anthony Simons walked away with 30 points and 6 assists on 12 of 21 from the field, 3 of 10 from the 3. Tamari Kamara shot poorly, 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from behind the arc, 12 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Denny had 12 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds there on 5 of 10 shooting. Shaden Sharp shot well, 11 of 18 from the field, 3 of 7 from behind the arc for 25 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Jabari Walker played well, 8 of 9 from the field, 6 of 6 from behind the arc. Jabari Walker's is shooting 6 of 6 from behind the arc, for real? Samaki, what your son doing out here, bro? 22 points, 1 steal, 6 rebounds. I keep telling people, somebody needs to go get him the hell out of Portland. Portland ain't using him right, bro. Portland ain't using Jabari Walker right. This dude has been fantasy relevant since he was a rookie. And he's just sitting on the back of Portland bench just rotting away. He got an opportunity to get 31 minutes of play, and he barely missed 1 shot and hit 6 threes. This is Jabari Walker. He's a power forward. He's hitting threes like this. Yo, Portland, do something. Use him or move him, period. Scoot Henderson, 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 13 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. So that's the production there. Donovan Clingan had 2 points, a block, an assist, 7 boards. Nothing serious. 1 of 3 from the field. But yeah, man, I didn't even really need to look at the stats there. Boston, 23 of 54 from behind the arc. That's what you need to know. Peyton Pritchard and Derek White hit 19 of the 23 threes made for the Boston Celtics. It was just them shooting threes all night. It wasn't nothing else. 52 to 39 was the differential on the rebounds. Celtics way. 18 offensive rebounds for the Celtics to the 8 for the Portland Trailblazers. Bad rebound in Portland. 10 turnovers for the Celtics, 12 points given up. 8 turnovers for the Portland Trailblazers, 13 points given up. 40 to 36 in the paint. Neither one of these teams really got in the paint. Portland won that, of course. And that's pretty much the relevant stats, in my opinion, of that game. Just Derek White, Peyton Pritchard shooting threes. The end. Nothing else to see there. Before that, they played the Denver Nuggets, of whom Jokic is still your MVP. I keep telling people, oh, SGA. No, SGA is not. He's not on Jokic's level, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. I know SGA's team is at the top of the, he's getting his 34 points, 7 and 7, but he's not doing what Jokic did. Did you just see what Jokic did last night? The first ever 30-20-20 game. No other center has ever had over 20 assists. He had 22. Man, stop playing with Jokic, bro. Stop playing with Jokic. He's an MVP every year until somebody does better than him. Until then, anytime he don't get the MVP, it's a travesty, period. So, with that being said, Michael Porter Jr., 10 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 boards, 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 6 from behind the arc, and 40 minutes of play. Nikola Jokic, 20 points, 2 steals, 9 assists, and 14 rebounds in this one. Ho-hum, 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. It's a ho-hum game for him, nothing too serious. Almost a triple-double, but not quite one. Bad game for Jokic. 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 8 from behind the arc for Russell Westbrook. 12 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 6 assists, and 3 boards. Jamal Murray, 26 points. He had a pretty good one in this one. The highlights, he really stood out. 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and a steal on 11 of 20 shooting, 2 of 7 from behind the arc. But the eye test tells you he actually looked better than that. Christian Brown attempted 22 shots in this game, 10 of 22, 2 of 8 from behind the arc, 24 points. Kobe, 1 block, 4 steals, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. He is breaking out, but I don't ever want to see him attempting 22 shots. Not if I'm Denver. You only scored 103 points. That's part of the problem. You got Westbrook attempting 13 shots. You got Christian Brown attempting 22 shots. I mean, Kevin Porter's only attempting 9. Michael Porter, rather, is only attempting 9. Jokic only attempted 15. Your shot diet is all over the place, man. It's all over the place. And so that's not going to get it done. Zeke Naji had 3 points, 1 steal. DeAndre Jordan had 3 rebounds, 1 point. Jaden Pickett hit a 3. Had a rebound with it. Julian Strawther had 4 points. Not a whole lot coming off the bench of the Denver Nuggets, but I've been telling people the Denver Nuggets bench is not very good. Ain't been good for years. So, yeah. There's not enough production. You ain't going to beat the Boston Celtics if you can only score 103 points. They're going to beat you no matter what. But they're definitely going to beat you if you can't score more than that. Jason Tatum, 16 points, 7 assists, 11 boards, and 4 of 15 shooting from the field, 1 of 7 from behind the arc. Eesh. Not pretty shooting there. Al Horford having a good week, 7 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc for 19 points, 3 steals, 8 rebounds. I don't know how he's still doing this at this age. He is somebody that needs to be given a lot of praise for how well he's playing at this age, man. Luke Cornett, 8 points, 1 block, 4 assists, and 1 rebound there, 3 of 5 from the field. Derek White, 6 of 13 from the field, 5 of 11 from behind the arc, 17 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 3 boards. Jaylen Brown, 22 points, 5 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 8 assists, 5 boards, 6 of 15 shooting from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3. Sam Hauser, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3. 8 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 3 boards. Neemias Queta had 10 boards in this one, 8 points to go along with it, 3 offensive rebounds, 4 of 5 from the field. And Peyton Pritchard, 4 of 7 from the 3, 3 of 5 from behind the arc. 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from behind the arc, 11 points, 3 assists. So you could already see Derek White and Peyton Pritchard were already getting hot. 5 of 11 for Derek White from the 3, 3 of 5 from Peyton Pritchard. It was a prelude to what was about to happen in that Portland game. So, yeah, they were starting to heat up there. And, Denver just did, like I said, they didn't score enough. 12 of 35 from the field for Denver. For the Boston Celtics, you have 14 of 34. So that's a low amount for the Boston Celtics to shoot threes, but it wasn't a lot of possessions going around in general, it seems. 41% there for the Celtics, 34% there for the Nuggets. 47%, both teams shot 47% from the field, 41 of 86 for the Nugs, 37 of 78 for the Celtics. Celtics got to the line 27 times, hit 22 of them, so that'll tell the story right there. Nuggets only got there 13 times, hit 9 of them. 45 boards to the 38 for the Celtics, get the win there. 10 rebounds on the offensive end for the Celtics, 8 for the Nuggets. 11 steals for the Nugs, forcing 14 turnovers. So most of the turnovers the Celtics got were steals. That's pretty impressive. 14 turnovers for the Celtics, 15 points given up off of those, 12 points. 12 turnovers for the Nuggets, 8 points conceded off of those. And, 7 steals for the Celtics, 4 blocks for the Celtics, 2 blocks. For the Nuggets, as we already said, 11 steals for the Nuggets. And 44 points in the paint for the Celtics, 38 points in the paint for the Nuggets. That's strange. This is a strange game. The Nuggets usually beat people in the paint, and they lost the point in the paint battle. The Celtics usually attempt like a million threes. They only attempted 34 in this one. Actually, the Nuggets shot more threes in this game. It was low possessions. Just a weird game. It must have been really slow pace. They must have been walking up and down the court. The Celtics had as much as a 20-point lead, ended up winning by 7. Very strange basketball game there. So that's what you got there. That's the end of that conversation. Before that, the Cleveland Cavaliers stomped all over the Boston Celtics in one of the most impressive highlights I've seen this season. Donovan Mitchell down the stretch was just phenomenal, man. 41 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, 3 rebounds on 13 of 26 shooting from the field, 5 of 12 from behind the arc, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. You let Donovan Mitchell get to the free throw line. We've learned this lesson as Laker fans. He's going to beat you. You let him get to the free throw line, he's going to beat the hell out of you. And that's exactly what he did. He put on a masterclass performance in that fourth quarter, stringing shot after shot after shot after shot up against this Boston Celtics team. He was just absolutely MVP-like worthy type performance for Donovan Mitchell in this game. Darius Garland was good too, man. 9 of 23 from the field, 2 of 7 from behind the arc, 20 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. He didn't shoot the ball as well as the eye test told you, but them dying shots that he hit were pretty loud. Crossing people up and stuff like that, hitting jumpers in crunch time. Very nice game for him. Evan Mobley, 2 of 5 from behind the arc. He's starting to find a way to hit threes, which is dangerous. You don't need Evan Mobley finding his 3-point shot in this league. It makes Cleveland different if he's going to start stretching the floor. 6 of 12 from the field, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 5 offensive rebounds for Evan Mobley. Jared Allen, 4 of 4 from the field, 10 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 4 rebounds for Jared Allen. A minus 23 for Jared Allen, which is really strange in a win by 8. But that's what happened. You have some weird plus minuses here, but what it tells me is that the bench just came in and did good things and got the most of the positive stuff going on. And that's what it was. Sam Merrill plus 22, Ty Jerome plus 34, DeAndre Hunter plus 21 versus Max Strus in the starting lineup at minus 19, Darius Garland minus 17, Jared Allen minus 23, Evan Mobley only a plus 2. Donovan Mitchell didn't have nothing, 0 on the plus minus. So that tells the story. They just, when the Cleveland put their bench in, the bench got them back in the game. DeAndre Hunter, 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from behind the arc, 12 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, 1 block. Huge pickup getting DeAndre Hunter from the Atlanta Hawks for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I really like what that particular acquisition. Dean Wade is back from injury, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 5 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Isaac Okoro, 5 points, 1 block, 3 rebounds on 2 of 4 shooting from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc. Ty Jerome, 3 of 10 from the field, ugly, but 2 of 3 from behind the arc, hit those, 8 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 4 boards. Sam Merrill chipped in with 3 points, 1 steal, and 3 rebounds in a winning effort for the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Celtics, you had a lot of shooting going on for Jason Tatum. That is a lot of attempts, yo. 19 of 37 is crazy, Jason Tatum. 19 of 37 from the field, 4 of 12 from behind the arc. I know you got the green light, but Jesus Christ, bro, pass the damn ball. And he did. 9 assists in this game. He just controlled the ball. 46 points, 3 blocks, 9 assists, and 16 boards. Big game. 5 offensive rebounds. Huge game. In a loss. Sam Hauser, 2 of 8 from behind the arc. 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 6 from behind the arc. 6 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Al Horford, 38 minutes of play, only attempted 4 shots. 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from behind the arc. 5 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Derek White had 16 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, and 1 board. 5 of 12 shooting, 4 of 10 from behind the arc. Keep an eye on him. He's been hitting shots in this 5-game stretch. Derek White from behind the arc. Jaylen Brown, 13 of 24 from the field, 4 of 6 from behind the arc. 37 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. So Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown just completely controlled the game. There wasn't too many other people getting any shots. Luke Cornett didn't attempt a shot, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 5 rebounds. Peyton Pritchard only had 6 points in this game. Attempted, 2 or 4 from behind the arc. That was it. So, and, that's it. It's just 2 people attacking the Cleveland Cavaliers on one of the Celtics lost. You can't win that way. You got to diversify a lot more if you're going to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. They pass the ball all over the place. They do a lot for themselves, and you can't win with just 2 people when you're Boston going up against a team like Cleveland. Not gonna work. You better diversify. And my thing with the Celtics, I said this several times, is I just don't trust. Like, you have a souped up team with all these players, but these guys are not reliable to stay healthy in a lot of cases. So now you for example, Porzingis. Have we even heard Porzingis' name in any of these 4 games? No. Can't count on him to stay healthy. He's been that way since he was drafted. So he should have been moved for something that could have been more reliable, if you want to repeat, in my opinion. Because your center position is not stable in that regard. You got solid role players like Neemias Queta and Cornette and Horford, but at this point you can't rely upon them to hold you down, not going up against a team like Cleveland. Porzingis should have been moved, in my opinion. I like the idea that you could stretch the floor with him and keep on shooting a million threes as a team, but you got to have players that actually going to play. Drew Holiday, where is he at? He's been hurt a lot in the second half of the season. Seems like Father Time's finally catching up to him. Maybe it's just the injury itself, but he ain't really had a good season this year. It's the first year in his career where he's not fantasy relevant. I dropped him in all leagues at this point. So, I don't know. Boston just, this is the type of game that just shows me, and I've said this on camera more than once, I think Cleveland's a better team than Boston this year. I think the record's shown that. They're 49-10 versus Boston at 42-18. The record's been telling you that all year. They're a better team than Boston, and I expect them to beat Boston in the playoffs. I really do, especially if them people can't get healthy. So that's really it. That's what there is to see in regards to that particular matchup. Did I even go over the team stats? 17 of 39 from the 3 for the Celtics, 17 of 39 from the 3 for the Cavaliers, I should say. 45 of 94 for the Cavs from the field, 47%, 43 of 89, 48%. So both teams shot pretty much the same percentages. Cavs got to the line a little more, 16 of 19 versus the Celtics at 13 of 17. The Cavs won the boards in this one, 44 to 40. Both teams had 14 offensive rebounds. Very even game in that way. Largest lead for the Celtics at one point was 22 points, and they blew that, as we saw. And the Cavs, of course, won by 7 there. And, 46 points in the paint for the Cavs, 34 for the Celtics. 8 turnovers for the Cavs, 14 points off of that. 11 turnovers for the Celtics, 15 points off of that. Celtics don't turn the ball over that much, if you notice. They really don't. They got a lot of ball handlers. That's really the relevant stats in my opinion. The Cavaliers just took care of business down the stretch, overcame that 22-point deficit, and sent the Celtics to their death, which as a Laker fan makes me very happy to say. And one more game to cover. The Celtics also lost to the Detroit Pistons before that in a very easy game for the Pistons, believe it or not. 117-97 was the score in Detroit. And it's not what you expect to see. We'll go over the team stats first for this one. Detroit Pistons shot 52% from the field, 47 of 89, versus the Celtics shot 41%, 33 of 80. The three-point situation, Celtics attempted 49 threes, hit 21 of them. Detroit attempted 33 threes and hit 13 of them. So that's 42% for the Celtics, 39% for the Detroit Pistons from three. The Detroit Pistons destroyed them on the boards, 51-32, man. 51-32, 14 offensive rebounds for Detroit, 7 for the Celtics. So that's really what it was. They got crushed on the glass. Both teams shot poorly from the free throw line, 10-17 for the Detroit Pistons, 58%, 66% for the Celtics on 10-15 there. Detroit had 29 assists to 21 for the Celtics. 13 steals for the Detroit Pistons, forcing 19 turnovers. That's pretty good. 9 steals for the Celtics, forcing 14 turnovers there. So that's also good ratio there, forcing turnovers. And of those 14 turnovers, the Detroit Pistons gave up 13. Of those 19 turnovers, the Celtics gave up 24 points. Wow. 29-8 was the fast break differential going Detroit's way. 62-20 was the differential going Detroit's way. So that's where they destroyed them. I mean, all them bad threes at the Boston Celtics, you live by the three, you die by the three. And in this case, they died by it. You attempted 49 threes. The Detroit Pistons only attempted 33, and they crushed you on the inside with them big bodies that the Detroit Pistons have. Just crushed you. Crushed you on the glass, crushed you in the paint, sent you home. So that's what it is. Jason Tatum, 10 of 19 from the field, 4 of 9 from behind the arc, 27 points, 3 assists, 6 boards. Al Horford, 9 points, 2 steals, a block, 2 assists, and 10 boards. Porzingis did play in this one, 11 points, 3 steals, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds on 4 of 11 shooting there from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. Al Horford shot poorly, 3 of 10 from the field, 3 of 9 from behind the arc, by the way. Drew Holiday played in this one as well, shot awful, 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 5 from behind the arc. In 31 minutes of play, 4 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. That's terrible, bro. Derek White, 6 of 12 from the field, 5 of 10 from behind the arc. Derek White continues to shoot well. I'd imagine he's going to shoot well tonight, too. 18 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds for Derek White. And Peyton Pritchard, 18 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds off the bench on 6 of 10 shooting from the field, 5 of 8 from behind the arc. Derek White and Peyton Pritchard shot well in this one as well. So you got to keep an eye open for them 2 little point guards just shooting the 3 very well. They did get their lick off against the Detroit Pistons, but not enough. Not nearly enough. The Detroit Pistons, Clay Cunningham, man, 21 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds on 9 of 21 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc. Malik Beasley, 10 of 15 from the field, 6 of 11 from behind the arc for 26 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. There we go. Malik Beasley doing everything great for the Pistons. Couldn't hit a shot. He was a scrub for the Lakers. He's been an all-star for the Pistons. I can't stand players like that. I loathe players like that. You can put on my uniform, you can't do a damn thing. You go to some small market Detroit and all of a sudden you want to turn into Brandon Roy or something like that. Michael Redd. I'm sick of this type of crap, man. Malik Beasley, I can't stand you, bro. Marcus Sasser, 8 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound off the bench for the Detroit Pistons. Beef Stew, 1 of 2 from the field, 4 points, 2 blocks, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Ron Holland, nice rookie, 8 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from behind the arc. Jalen Duren, 6 of 7 from the field, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 4 of them offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal there. Only missed 1 shot, 6 of 7 from the field. Tim Hardaway, he's over there in Detroit, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc. 9 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 4 boards. Ausar Thompson, 5 steals, 7 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds on 3 of 6 shooting from the field. And Tobias Harris, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc for 16 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 9 boards. So they just crushed the hell out of them on the glass, got to the line, got into the paint, beat them up, and sent them home. That's really what it is. And Malik Beasley stretched the floor on them, and that was it. Very good to see, man. Love seeing the Celtics lose by 20. Love seeing the Celtics lose by anything, man. I want to see them lose tonight, too, for sure. So that's the 5 games that the Celtics have last played in, 3 of 5. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They ain't really beat nobody, to be honest with you. When they did play against tough teams, they got their heads knocked off. That's what I see here, to be honest with you. Well, they beat Denver in an odd Denver game, but Denver didn't play like Denver at all. They really didn't. Both of those teams played differently than they normally do, and it was just a weird game, low-scoring effort. But beating the Sixers, beating Portland, losing to Cleveland the way they did, Celtics ain't doing nothing right now, man. We should be able to come in here and play good basketball and get a victory in their building, and that's exactly what I'm telling people. I'm not saying it's going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination, but the Celtics have not been playing with all the players that they likely going to want to suit up tonight because everybody comes back against the Lakers, and I'm right. Drew Holiday's a game-time decision. Sam Howell's a game-time decision. Chris Staff's a game-time decision. Drew Peterson, the same-time decision. Lame. Just lame. This is what you expect from these guys. They can't play against nobody else, but for sure going to suit up against us. Lame. LeBron James will be playing tonight. Luka Doncic, game-time decision. Jackson Hayes, game-time decision. He's on the injury report, huh? What's up with Jackson? Rui's still out. Not for much longer. I don't think he's going to be joining us on this road trip. And, of course, Maxi Kleber's out. And that's the word. Your Lakers are going to be wearing their purple road jerseys on the road. The Celtics will be wearing their little ugly white jerseys. They've been running around for 70 years. And, of course, you know what they look like. Same old ugly craps they've always been. Austin Reeves, hopefully he plays better tonight. He'll be his second game returning. I didn't see him in the injury report. And, yeah, I'll get a little more information here. Jackson Hayes dealing with some type of knee. I didn't know nothing about that. Yeah, man. So the Celtics are going to pretend like they're healthy. Even though they couldn't suit up against Philly, couldn't suit up against none of these teams. They've been running their role players against everybody else. But when we come to town, all of a sudden, everybody's healthy enough to play. But that's going to bite them in the backside a lot of times because those people are not used to being on the basketball floor because they only play once a week. So that's really what I have to say, man. You know me, I don't play around when it comes to the Celtics, bro. There's two teams in this league that I've never, ever want to see succeed. It's the Celtics and it's them dudes down the hall over there in Inglewood. That's really what it's about. Anytime they lose, it's a good day, man. So we need to make sure this is a good day. We don't like them. I don't care what they think of us. They won all their championships back in the 60s. We got Luka Doncic now. He don't like them. Lost in their building in the finals. We got to come in here with a certain level of vitriol and continue to keep our foot on the neck of a team that they say is better than us. And we keep beating without our stars. That's really what it comes down to. Last time we saw the Celtics, we had no problem with them, man. No problem with them. Our confidence should be sky high against this team. We know we got the best two players on the basketball floor. I know Jason Tatum's the MVP level candidate, whatever. He ain't better than Luka. He ain't better than Bron. So that's really what it is, man. That's my energy this morning. I'm not playing with the Celtics, bro. Like I said, all business. I don't like them. Every time we see them, it needs to be a certain vitriol toward them. It dates back well before I was born. There's a lot of Laker pride on the line. They just won the NBA championship with the easiest path through the playoffs in the history of the sport. Nobody's had more depleted playoff path than this team. And I don't respect their championship because of it. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. Buck Foston, BDF 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.